make it very much a one-sided Indonesian affair, or Singapore will actually come back swinging from this point onwards. So Natalia, something that has been constantly banned from the Indonesian side, but the Malaysian side is like, I don't really care about Natalia. I care a lot more about Selena. I care a lot more about Kaja. What else? What other bands are we looking at here?
The thing is, it's like definitely for sure. I love by far we only saw the first Link band. I still think that band is still a very great band as well because it's really hard to deal with. Even if Link was into the mix, you really needed to have someone that really, literally a designated player to actually lock it down at all times. But they actually decided to go for the Helios band and the Kaja band.
Yeah, this is very interesting. When they ban that out, it also means that Link is out in the open. And now they have another dilemma. Yep. Seems like there's a little bit of frown on Kolia's face. Now they're like, okay, how did we let that one slip? But they say, hey, at least we get that Atlas in hand. But it also means that they cannot ban out what they need to ban, which is Angela, which works extremely well with Link. We see it time and time again. And of course, that can be pretty much deadly. But yep, they're going in for Mpl and Kapal once again. I think, second time's the charm.
Yep.
And I just like how collective and well composed that Sen is currently at. So, as we're looking towards the rest of the players of Alter Ego Esports, the entirety of the squad is here. I believe that even some of all their seniors or development league players, they're like, okay, just hang out for a little bit. Because I definitely count there's more than 5 sitting out there. Okay, now back to the draft. We also still have a lot of options on the table. Valir is up online if they still want to go for, somewhat a mage support that's still up online.
And the thing is, I really love the Esmeralda pick. I mean, Cho pick was definitely, without a doubt, going to be coming out as well. Because the thing is, they know they cannot ban it out. They cannot allow, they cannot ban it out. They really want to commit their ban for a little bit more a prioritized hero or prioritized champion here in this pick here. So they're going to be picking the Cho for themselves, which is really great because not only will they be able to use for themselves and also lock down a couple of their champions here, especially the Claude, which is a really high priority character that needs to be locked down. But you also have a guy that can also go in and out. Very mobile, very able to secure his teammate.
Yeah, this looks so much better as compared to what we saw early on for the side of Notorious villains. Now, no Lo Yi. We've seen a lot of combos with Lo Yi as well. So I think they've seen this one coming. But we're talking about Angela as well, which works very effectively. So let's have a look. If they really do go for Angela, which means that they'll be having a little bit more mages on their side. Yep. So, honestly, not too bad of news because they've already got Initiator. Ooh. But, yep, they don't want to see Uranus. So, yep, it's being kept in the dark hole.
And also still, with all the bands being banned now, with Loi and Uranus being in the final band, they will have no choice but to pick the Angela here because they know as well, like you said, we've been stressing it for a couple of times already. That Angela is going to be what pairs really exceptionally well with Claude. With the Claude and also with Link as well. So, but decided they're going to leave the Angela open and take the Damos instead. So that means right now they're committing, from this four drafting here we can see it. So they're going to be highly focused on Antifa. They're going to be praying that they actually that Atlas is going to be connecting a majority of the hero, rain down and mow down as many players as possible because we know Damos not just a really great fighter but really great at shredding opponents. And also followed by with the Cloud with the Blazing Duet as well. You definitely cannot underestimate them as well. But still, Farsa is also going to be picked here alongside with Angela. Now this gets really scary here.
Oh yeah, I'm just looking at Farsa. Oh boy, I thought it's a double mage. I'm looking at 3 right now.
Dude, 2, don't forget, they brought 2 flame shots with them as well. Any of 4 of them or 5 of them gets hit by that flame shot, it's a dead person for sure.
Yeah, so I'm thinking that Notorious villains, they really have to make sure early game is where they just hit it. Like, they gotta go in invading, they gotta go get those kills, and then they do have a solid chance. Or else, if you're really looking towards skilling capabilities, you don't want to see the lane past 12 minutes.
But let's be honest here. If we're talking about like team fight potentials here, right? I see a lot of crazy things that's going to be coming out for the side here, Notorious villains. But at the same time, on the side here of Alter Ego, they have a lot of long-range bombardment. It's going to be insanely hard for them to actually get into it. They probably had to commit a lot of hero spells like flickers to try to get a little bit closer. Perfect Match is definitely going to be used to allow the allies to get a little bit closer. But let's just find out as we jump into possibly either the last game for our dear friend Notorious villains, or will it be the comeback game as they go against Alter Ego in the second match. Ladies and gentlemen, let's quickly jump into the land of the dawn here to watch another round of beautiful cinematics. But of course, see these two teams, how they're going to be duking out with each other.
Yes, indeed. And of course, this is going to be just like in the movie scenes. Woo! Yep. Not sure if Michael Bay actually put his finishing touches on this, but you know this one's going to be exploding with action.
Oh, yeah, man. Totally non-scripted, guys. Non-scripted.
Yeah. Glad that you actually catch that. Assassins and they started feeding, and it's like, oh man, you're the one that take my buff. You're the one who didn't do much, and then yeah, the excuses go on. But for professionals, no excuse. Like you want to be good, you show them who's boss.
Yep.
And of course, they train countless of hours and to perfect their craft, and now we're already seeing a little bit of that sort of pokes coming out of both sides.
Yep.
Well, there will be a huge migration over on towards the riverside as Alter Ego did spot out some members of the side of Notorious Villains. But Udil, yeah, he's going to be moving around the map.
Oh no, here comes with the perfect match as well. Going to be following up with a couple of kills as well. He gets Udil, gets a little bit down low, but will be able to get out of that situation. But can't say the same for Colia as he will get punished as he gets a little bit too deep. Temper's going to be dropped down as well. Sen will be falling as well as Celeborn is going to achieve his not just the first blood, but also a double kill in this first minute and 50 seconds of the game.
Well, great sort of bait coming from the side of Alter Ego Esports as they were looking to catch out on Udil. But of course, it seems like these Scorpions sting them right back. Well, Earth's just going to be opening Blazing Duet for absolutely nothing. Just to clear the waves. But yeah, a little bit too far for Koopa to run too far off from, of course, the owner. So Earls as well as Prince are just slowly moving in while there's going to be 4 members crashing towards the top side. They want to actually secure the river crab, but it's already been cleared up already. So they are just running around for resources. And oh boy, that's a lot of damage coming from Udil.
Absolutely insane, but we're going to see Colia just trying to be a little bit more aggressive, try to get a little bit more control towards that mid lane because they really want to push towards and rotate towards his bar. Yam about to hit level 4, will be hitting that level 4 and applying so much pressure towards Xenia. And normally we've been seeing by far that Thamus has always been having the upper hand, but it's a little bit different when you're actually going toe-to-toe with an Angela because she has not only range but also quite the amount of damage too. But it's still going to be into the mix here. Still having a little bit more chill time as well. Everyone's just being more comfortable because you can see on the other side, coming from the side of Notorious Villains, they're just waiting for their ultimates to hit up. And right now, they're going to be extremely aggressive because Colia just hit level 4. So did Prince as well. Jawhead and of course Atlas is about to go to town as well. And this is going to be the perfect time too because the turtle is up as well. But sadly, the positioning, they're actually towards the bot side.
Yeah, I mean, they're not looking to be securing this anytime soon. They got to give this one away. They want to actually secure a tower instead, but, you know, Middens are not allowing to do so. And, oh boy, Envy now getting a big Wave of the Dragon coming from Leo Murphy, and that will secure the kill upon Popol and Koopa. Flicker being brought upon, and this dive will not be successful towards Colia. So Flicker being expended as well as getting 1 kill. That's even more than enough as we're looking at 2 more being delivered, and such swiftly within a span of less than 4 minutes, they secure 5 kills.
Well, that's the thing. No, that's the thing. I'm a little bit worried as well. Like, sure, you may be able to get a tower for yourself here, the first tower in the entire game. But the thing is, you sacrifice at the cost of 2 members, and of course, possibly even your bottom tower too.
Yeah, like I would say that Notorious Villains seems a little bit off the radar in that sort of sense, where they should have sensed the danger coming upon, and yeah, the dive itself has resulted in even more gold coming in for the side of Alter Ego.
I just love the fact that Alter Ego is just constantly looking for fights, but not not those kind of team fights they're actually looking for. They're just looking for like
Leo Murphy.
either Leo Murphy trying to be going a little bit in,
Wow.
but Sally Boy gonna be dropping down the tempers. Huang is a little bit down low. No, he actually not will. Huang did get out alive, but would not be the same for Sally Boy. Leo Murphy trying to shumpo out of that situation, gets a little bit down low, but will be instantly sniped away as Earl's be putting the hurt on him.
Now, not only the hurt will be brought upon, there's going to be a whole lot more torturing when it comes down to laning phases, as we are looking at Kolya, of course, reconnecting with his soul.
And
Kolya seems to be adjusting pretty much fine so far. Of course, other than getting caught up for 2 times. It's Zen here that I'm worried about because as a solo laner, he's being punished upon for quite a bit.
By the way, going to be seeing a little bit here. Hua gets a little bit entangled here. Going to be careful as well. Couple of damage going to be done towards the Yam as well. Hua is so low, and the thing is now he's going to be forced to back off from this fight and will not be able to contest against this turtle. Sally Boy going to be taking this opportunity to try to see if he can manage to get into the mix here. Kolya with the perfect match. He really tried to look and won't be able to go with the fatal lanes on 2 members here on the side here of Alter Ego. Won't be able to try to shred them out as possible, but they are still alive. And on the other side, Sally Boy still going down, still shredding and literally annihilating members. And now they literally had to force back away from that turtle.
Really great work moving across, and we are looking at 7-2. Things are quieting, pretty much quiet for now, as we are looking at the 17k goal lead for the side of Alter Ego Esports. Of course, having calculated the sort of disparity that they do have in terms of gold, they are about 3,000 away, and they're going to be extending this one. Goodbye, Prince.
Oh my god, man. That's pretty much what happens if you literally try to zone out the low. But anyway, Yam still gonna be get a little bit punished by Xian. But anyway, here comes our dear friend Earl is trying to see if he can try to put on the damage. Leo Murphy gets literally blocked before he could even try to reinforce the Angela. But sadly, Angela will be able to get out of that kind of situation, going back to the lane. But that's probably going to be costing their top tower as well. Leo Murphy once again stuck in between the rock and the hard place as well, trying to survive as much as possible. We see Phantom Bombardment dropping down as well, but a little bit out of range. But Sally Boy, that's going down, will be shredding alongside with Yam with the killing spree.
Beautiful work, and of course Pi just came in right on time alongside with Yam. Now, both threats here, Angela as well as Shelly Boy. Of course, the tag team duo will be putting a lot more pain throughout the map. Half the Seas has been brought there by Prince, but is that going to be enough damage? We got some flip over on the side of Pi. What Prince will be bursted down instead. This is not going to be the right move. Killing spree coming in for the side of Shelly Boy. As Shelly Boy knows that this is the only thing that can get out of this. They're just going to back away, and there is a turtle in 10 seconds.
Yeah, the thing is this, right? Like, you see them always... You notice how Alter Ego always try to like utilize the moments where they realize that Atlas or Kolya doesn't really have their ultimate in time. But this time Kolya does have an ultimate. It gets a little bit more scary as well. Leo Murphy going with the way of trying to secure Kolya before he can even do anything, and will be forcing Kolya to go back to base. And actually force Kolya to actually use fatal links on the Cho instead.
Oh no, yeah, though.
Still fights going on as well. Ude is going to be trying to reposition himself with the bird morph form. Leo Murphy gets a little bit down low. Earl trying to get out of that kind of situation. Sally Boy trying to go for this 1v2, but just too much damage coming from the side here. The Tammers. That's going to be the end of it, and it's going to be a 2-0 trade here.
Yeah, and look at Yam. Of course, they came in relatively way too early, and of course, Villains, of course, spot out that sort of the attempt. Well, oh boy, great pickup coming in for the Esmeralda here. As the match is secure 1 for Pi.
Jesus
but look
Christ.
at that shield, though.
Dude, so much shields, man. That shields for days.
That's unreal. That's absolutely unreal.
Dude, that was ridiculous. But let's just try to break down a little bit. Since currently right now the game's a little bit slowed down after that last team fight. I just wanted to mention like one amazing thing that came out for Leo Murphy when he dived into that 1v5, especially using the Way of Dragon on Kolya specifically. That literally forced Kolya to actually pop that fatal links because Kolya was about to die, and I'm pretty sure his teammate probably told Kolya to like commit your ult. Doesn't matter because you're gonna die anyway. But anyway, coming back towards the game here, Leo Murphy once again just being Leo Murphy. Just constantly just poking it in and out because he's so confident he can get out of that situation with the Shunpo, and especially even if the enemy were to commit spells for him, it's going to be a very costly one.
Exactly. At least he's not Eddie Murphy in that sense where, of course, not cracking any comedy anytime soon.
A joke.
Yeah, maybe I'm the one, but here comes the Waiter Dragon coming in from Leo Murphy as they will get that catch. Pie's going to get another kill, but will they actually get more out of this as Xian goes back into her safety, and that's all that they can actually get for the current standpoint. But over the bottom side, though, 3 towers maybe for the side of Alter Ego Esports.
But this is what I'm saying, right? Like, Leo Murphy is just constantly just focusing on Collier. Like, he knows, like, he's the only guy that can get in and get out. He's the only one that can actually do quite an amount of damage falling out with the Way of the Dragon. And now we're going to be seeing whether Hua will be able to get out of that situation with a sliver of a HP. But that just means that he won't be here to commit into this fight at all. Collier trying to look for a perfect initiation. Here comes the Way of the Dragon. Here comes, we also see at the same time Unstoppable Force will be used as well, but nothing will be connecting there.
Yeah, all he wanted was to just take down the tower, but did you see the damage on that feather airstrike?
I know, dude.
That was a little bit too much coming in from Udil, and mind you, this guy is just going to be aiming right in towards the hearts of Earls as well as Hua if, of course, the target permits. But Chelly Boy already on that attempt of taking down this first lord of this match. Well, do you want to make it quick, but Collier is going to be on guard. This is going to be a little bit dicey as we are looking at Pi here. He does have all those shields. He's holding on all by himself, but here comes Ling as we see Chelly Boy lands that over on the side of Collier, and they have to actually fall back. Temper's already being used, but they see Sin trying to be a little bit sly coming in from the back door, but you will not actually get to even not. It upset some of the biggest teams. At one point, of course, they were playing in KL Live where they just absolutely trashed out Bosker in that sort of a scenario. And of course, they actually left the Malaysian fans silenced back then. But, you know, now coming in towards this, it's a very different lineup, very different scenario. Now you're challenging somebody overseas, and, you know, it's a very different ballgame. And of course, so back into this game we go. Chelly Boy takes off the buff and walks away like a thief of the night.
Yeah, definitely for sure. And the thing is, I just love it that they're just prioritizing as usual. They had the coming from the side of Alter Ego. They know they have the dominance. They know they have the control. They're going to be fully ensuring that this Claude, this Earl, will not have the opportunity to even leave that base unless without committing or even try to commit to fight for all of these resources. But we're going to see Lord's already been summoned. He's going to be pushing towards this top side. And by the time this Lord's get into position, you're going to be definitely seeing Leo Murphy. As usual, Leo Murphy just being Leo Murphy, trying to push forward, trying to see if he has an opportunity to actually get a catch on either one of the cores or just prevent Collier once again. Prince going to be pushing forward with the smart missile, trying to clear the wave as fast as possible. Lord has already reached top side, so did the Creep Mage in the middle. And once again, you can see Leo Murphy just trying to see whether he can find the perfect position to catch the majority of the map.
Oh, Collier!
Finlay is going to be pulling them all the way back. That's actually the initiation he has been looking for and waiting for quite a while and a long time, though. Leo Murphy is a little bit low, has to fall back into this kind of situation. But Chelly Boy just dashing out the damage. Poho and Kuro try his best with the doggy, trying to do his much better, but Ejected going to be flinging it right back towards that tier 3 tower. Has to force a flicker, Pi has to be forced to flicker out, but he's an Esmeralda, so he's definitely going to be surviving this kind of contest, this kind of trades for a little while longer.
Not gonna lie, that was a beautiful engagement coming in from Collier, and that was almost a perfect defense. But here comes the second wave coming in. Also coming in to actually dish out a whole lot. He will be able to actually retrieve himself back in towards the safety nets of his base. While Prince is actually regenerating. They are getting this big tempest over onto the street. Pi's getting all of them caught out, and my goodness. That was absolutely huge, and now it's going to be all of them getting knocked up in the air as well. Flicker coming in from the side of Hua. Now, Alter Ego is looking to close out this game in a great fashion as they are trying to get this one. Pretty much a perfect score for the Indonesian side.
Definitely for sure. Leo Murphy going to be jumping right into the mix with Showboy with the way the Dragon going to kick him in all the way outside of the range of the Crystal Tower here. And now Leo Murphy going with a little bit of a DMs as well because he just knows they got this game in the bag as they will take this game with 2-0 for